What's going on, guys? It's Keen, and today I'm in a different scenery, but really I'm in the scenery because I thought it's just a bit different and a bit more appealing to people. The reason I'm out here is because I want to talk to you on the topic of mental health. I'm not sure if you know, but Ireland especially has a very bad mental health rate, from suicide to depression to stuff like that. Like, I mean, there's a lot of young people going around that are depressed. So I thought this topic was a very good topic to talk on, and it's a very touchy topic to talk on, for the simple reason that this month and this week is all about mental health. So basically I'm just going to talk to you about like my own personal experience with it. So yeah, when I was younger, I was going through school, and I kind of struggled a bit because I wouldn't say I fully suffered from depression, but I found it very hard to kind of come to terms with who I am myself and my identity. Like, as in, I used to think I was self-conscious, so I used to think I was fat all the time. I used to think I was never good enough. Even today I'm not 100% the best. So yeah, when I was in school, like, I wasn't 100% confident, whether it be, as cringe as it sounds, talking to girls, talking to friends, like trying to make friends with guys, stuff like that, kind of having that confidence in myself. But I think the sooner I got older and I started to mix with more kind of older people, I kind of got more kind of engaged with how important it is to actually talk to people. From a YouTube perspective, I think it's so important to talk to people, and this is why I do my YouTube videos. But from being in school and stuff like that, I found it very hard, and I thought that it wasn't very much taught in schools. Like, okay, yeah, it might be mental health week, right? Let's talk about mental health. But it was never something that we actually really talked about. Like, it was always kind of pushed to the side, you know. We don't talk about stuff like that. We don't really express our feelings on that. But I think as a country, as young people, young Irish boys, girls, whatever you may be, I think we need to really stand up and start actually talking about it, and start just doing stuff about it, rather than hiding behind in the shadows of, oh, he's depressed, like, don't talk to him, or, oh, I'm depressed, like, I'm gonna hold on to it and let it grip me. But realistically, I think we should just get the balls and get the courage to really just stand up and fight this depression, because it is an illness. Like, at the end of the day, people are on tablets for it, which I'm totally fine with, because if you had a headache, you take a tablet for it. So therefore it's an illness. I also think that we should really be supportive of each other, less criticism, less cutting people down, be more, be more connected and be more there for each other, and learn the importance of valuable time and effort put into everyday life. I think we're too easy to just go to our phone and type everything about how we feel. I feel like we should just really find someone that we can really trust and talk to. I know it might be daunting at first, saying, oh, that person doesn't care about me, but trust me, I've seen in my own family, like, people that suffer from depression, and it's not easy. Like, it is so difficult to deal with them. But the better thing to do is try, be patient and be understanding of that they're sick and they have an illness. So I feel like we should just be there for them, be encouraging, always build people up, not tear people down. From another side of things, I think the youth generation is kind of screwed in a bad way, because everything to do with bullying, to criticising people, it's all done over the phone. No one actually knows how to communicate anymore. So I feel like we really need to learn valuable lessons in how to communicate, and how people are hiding behind phones, how they're really feeling, when we should be seeing in person how they're actually feeling. So I feel like we need to stress it more and really outline the importance of talking to people. But pretty much, yeah, have a ridiculously high suicide rate in this country. It's absolutely horrendous. And I'm not just doing this for the views, I'm actually genuinely worried about this country. We've one of the smallest populations in Europe, but yet we've such a high suicide rate, health awareness rate and stuff like that, and young men and women are taking their lives because they can't deal with it anymore. But we really need to try do something to implement that, to make it better for people, that they don't feel the need to take their own life, that once we go through something that we can help them through it and come out the other side and be more positive and more life-giving and stuff like that. Like, we need to actually breathe life into people and not be so negative and niggling at people and stuff like that. Like, if they're pursuing a dream, whether it be like me, YouTube, stuff like that, reaching out to people, let them do it. I mean, it's not going to harm you. Just because you're afraid to do it yourself, don't cut someone else down and let them do it. It's all about trying, and it's all about trial and error. Whether they fail in it, just say, okay, that's okay. Try something else. You'll get it this time. But really, let's try make an effort to try be positive to each other and be humble and just push each other on. That's pretty much it. I'm not doing this for the views. I'm doing this because I genuinely care. I hope someone took something from that. If anyone found anything I've saying very, very interesting, or feels like they need to share this so someone sees this and sees a bit of positivity breathed into them, I'd strongly advise you to share this, just so someone can see how it affected me. Not majorly, but even slight bits now and then. I wouldn't feel 100%, but it does end and it doesn't last forever, and there is always hope to it. So see you in the next one.